What in the mix of training, was there a mix of like lucha style plus traditional American pro style?
Well, if you ask Darren Childs, it wasn't lucha.
Okay.
It was more like shoota or shitta. I don't know.
Okay.
I tried to think of something clever there.
Yeah.
We'll play with that a little bit. Yeah. To me, it was lucha. Like, it was a mixture. Like, I could do some of the stuff. Like, they taught me some spots. Like, when Luscious took me down to, like, close to the border, she was like, oh, you look like a natural out there doing lucha. So, you know, I kind of was like, well, I kind of did a little bit. It wasn't lucha like today's, but it was. I guess it was something.
Like, did you actually have to learn to work both sides?
Yes, yes, I did.
Working the other side and everything. Yeah.
Yes, because during my training, my trainer, he couldn't make it to some training sessions, so I would be there working out by myself, or sometimes like random luchas would show up, and they would just train me, and they would just like help me roll out in the ring. So they would just teach me cool lucha stuff, and like it was so weird because like they didn't know no English, so it was just a bunch of like. See. He'll talk to another guy that knew this much English, and he's like, poquito English, español, yeah, bueno. That's what I would say. I'd talk about stupid burrito. I didn't know what the hell I was saying. I thought Taco Bell was freaking Spanish, but. Like that was it. Like they would do stuff with me. They would help me out a little bit, and that was really cool to me. But you know, it wasn't like lucha. It was like baby lucha, I guess you could say.
Okay. So from the period of when your first match started until about 2009, there's kind of a gap in the history of what people knew what you were doing.
Right.
So how were those early years in Texas learning and training?
They were tough, man. I was working for like just little spot shows here and there, getting what I could out of the best of them. Old Silva, this guy that runs South Pro Texas Wrestling, like down in the border, once tried to pay me in tacos, legit, because, well, he didn't have the money apparently, and he comes up to me and he goes, hey, and he talked like Tony Montana, which was really weird. And he was like, hey, AG, he never called me AC, he called me AGH. I don't know what the hell that was, or sometimes he called me AK, and I don't know. He's like, AGH, a little short on the money today. The budget wasn't here today, but I got these tacos. And I'd be like, yeah, I don't want your wife's tacos, bro. So, like, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Like, I can't put this in the gas tank, brother. NSF, actually, the booker, Ryan, Genesis, he actually had the balls to say, F it, and he left. And I was actually on the fence of, like, where are you going to go, kid? You're going to go here, you're going to go there. I'm not going to say his name. But I never get the phone call I had with him, and he goes, kid, because everybody loves to call people kid in this business when they want to tell them something. He goes, kid, I'm just going to tell you this now. The decision you make plays a big outcome on your career. And I was like, yes, sir. And he goes, so are you going to go with Sean, or are you going to go with them? And then he goes, but before I can even answer, he goes, but I'll tell you this. If you go with Sean, you gotta have TNA, brother, this and that. You like New Japan Wrestling? You like this and this? You like Jersey All Pro? And at the time, I didn't know what these places were, so I was just like, yeah, I guess. So, and he goes, because if you go with them, Sean Hernandez is going to blackball you from everywhere. But they're just lying. They're just saying it's just a fear. Sean probably didn't even know none of this was going on. And, well, I did the dumb thing, and I went with NSF. And, well, I'm sitting here doing a Smart Mark video. So, see that? See that?
All
I'd
right.
move this camera if I could.
Along the way in those early years, were there any veterans that kind of really sort of tried to take you under their wing and give you advice to help you out?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. For what it was, Showtime did what he could. You know, when I would be in Scott Summers, he did what he could when I was in Carlos with him. Masada, well, he did a lot for me as well. He actually was like one of the guys that was like heavenly promoting me outside of Texas. You know, I didn't even know that. Guys like Darren Childs a little bit, he helped me when I got into the company of ACW. Just guys in Texas. I mean, it's just really hard because like I was one of those guys in Texas that a lot of people tried to hold down, and it was weird. And I hate to say that, and I hope I don't sound arrogant saying that, like, you know, shit, brother, this star's too big to hold down, brother. This little light of mine gonna let it shine. But like, I've had talks with people recently, and they've told me stories of how guys tried to like literally like hold me back, and I just didn't. I was taken back by it just because, you know, like, why would you want to do that? So like I would be in promotions and guys would like, you know, oh, you got 2 minutes, brother. You know, you got 60 seconds. You're in the open. And so like I would go out there and I would do everything, and my power to get over with the crowd, whether it was like talking to them, doing stupid stuff, like I would do whatever. But you know, those names that I listed, those guys really helped me out in my career, and they did a lot for me as far as like, you know, preparing me for the world that is indie wrestling outside of Texas.